Roger, Claire's Travel Experts YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of 360 Tours, where we're going to be taking you around the port at Progreso, Mexico. Come join us. So if you pan your camera around, you can see the ship we're leaving here. This is the cruise port at Progreso. One of the unique things about this cruise port is it has one of the longest piers in the world. It's over 4 miles long, so you can't actually walk into town. You have to take a shuttle. The shuttles are free. You can see here they have a small duty-free shop. You can see the Progreso sign over to the left. So if you don't want to leave the port, there is a little bit of shopping right here, right off the cruise that you can walk to. No, thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Sweet puppy.
Back by the middle. I went touch the clock.
Now we're coming out towards the exit where you'll catch the shuttle into Progreso, the city, where there's beaches and bars and lots of other stuff that we're going to go explore. So the shuttle is free and it takes you into Progreso, and it leaves every 20 minutes. The last shuttle coming back to the ship will leave an hour before the ship leaves.
Morning.
Morning. So this is where the bus drops you off. There's shops around. Keep in mind, in any of the port areas, sometimes people can be a little bit aggressive. Just simply say no thank you, move on.
Excuse me, what are you looking for?
Nice to meet you. Which one?
I'm good, thank you.
Right. How you state? I got it.
No thanks.
Any backpack? Cigars? Do you smoke cigars?
No thank you. No thanks. No thanks. So we just exited where the buses come, and this is the directions we got to go towards the beach.
You need a beer. You look sad. Let me make you happy with a beer.
I head down towards the beach. So there's a number of excursions you can do while you're here. There's a number of Mayan ruins you can visit, some smaller ones, Mayapan, Shibi Shaltun. You can actually get to Chichen Itza from here. It's a little bit longer day, so make sure your port stay is long enough. You can book those through the cruise line. of Merida is not too far away. That's a nice little colonial town to go to. Big fan since I actually studied there. Yeah. Okay, so you have the beach that's here. The beach can be sometimes the water can be a little muddy. The water could be a bit turquoise. It's kind of in between today. There's a long stretch here. Different shops, souvenirs. So the Port of Progreso, it's not as well known as some of the other ports that you're going to see in Mexico, like Cozumel and Costa Maya. But it is pretty spread out and it's pretty walkable. So there's no charge to go out to the beaches. The only charges you might have are umbrellas and chairs. All of the beaches in Mexico are public beaches. You can spin your camera around, you can see the different stores over to my right, you can see the beach over to my left. Here in Progreso. Some of the places here are closed, and some close permanently. Some just don't open up till a little bit later. So I gotta be honest, the main stretch here by the beach is much longer than I thought it was going to be. So there's really a lot of options as far as just finding a nice little spot on the beach. I was just offered back there a chair and umbrella as long as I was buying drinks. So the drinks here usually aren't that expensive. I think beers were $1 back there. I don't know how much they were for the umbrella, but probably a little bit more, but not a lot. Since it is so long, there's a lot of competition here, so that'll keep the prices down. There's also a lot of little stores here, like convenience stores, where you could grab some beers, take them out on the beach. So it could be an inexpensive port stop for you. You pan your camera over to the left, way out in the distance, you can see our cruise ship, and that is not a small cruise ship. but you can get a sense of how long the pier is here. One of the longest in the world. It's over 4 miles long. So over to the left, they have a cool little obstacle course right on the beach. Climbing ropes, rings, monkey bars. Lots of fun stuff. Over to the right, there's a fun little sculpture. Little carousel over to the right. It's not running today. So locally, they call this the Malecón. It's a boardwalk. You can tell they're putting a lot of work and effort into making this really nice. I think as the years go by, this is going to get better and better here. It's pretty nice now. It's a nice laid back. There's not a lot of people here. I kind of like the vibe. It's got a more authentic Mexican vibe. I think some of the areas that we go to are a little bit too touristy. Obviously this is a little bit touristy, but it's still got a very authentic Mexican feel to it. Gonna have to go down to the beach. So the sand is really nice here. There's a little bit of seaweed out here, but you can see further out it's nice and turquoisey. Here close to the beach, so it's just a little bit muddier. Of course, this is the Gulf of Mexico here. Down the way, you can see a number of hotels and things. Things are starting to get built up here. And again, if you pan your camera over, you can see that long, long pier. Get out to the ship. We are a bit off the beaten path now. Spin your camera around. This is away from the beach area, so not too many tourists come this way. This is right outside of the bus station. Not the bus station, but the place where you get the shuttles. You can see they're all decorated up here for Halloween. There's a few little bars and restaurants around this area. They tend to be a little bit more expensive than some of the other places just because they're so close to the shuttle. Thanks for checking out this episode of 360 Tours on the Polaris Travel Experts YouTube channel. If we've inspired you to travel and you're not already working with a travel professional, consider giving our team of experts an opportunity to help you plan your next great adventure. We don't charge for our planning services, and we can match our suppliers' online pricing. If you enjoy our videos and you want to see the next one, make sure to subscribe below. Until we see you again, travel and be well.